Flicking through each of these markets at Kilmore, I'm going to look at the top of the market, pace, top of the market, go, yep, is that worthwhile? Should it be there at that price? Is it worthwhile opposing? Do we dig deeper? What we do from there, I don't know. Now, if we find something 10 to 1, we do. I do have something at, I've got numerous tomorrow, but we'll start this way, right? Okay, Kilmore, race 1, 2012 metre. 2012 metre, 27k maiden set weights, 3-year-olds and up. It's a field of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after the scratching of Master Bob. Weekend Lovers 1.75 favourite for the Reeve Yard. And Psychotic, I'm just going to make this one size bigger, you know. This is what happens when you're on the screen size at 67%. And Psychotic, second favourite, even money. You know straight away, right? 1.75 and 58 and 2.0, 108% plus another 8, third favourite 12, 12.0, 116, 13, 123, it's 125. Every sports bet market generally is set to 125% the night before. That one is spot on right now. So the pace in this race, there's 2. Look, you're not going to expect much pace or pressure to be on the front end over 10 furlong with only 7 runners. There's 2 potential leaders in the race. It's going to be moderate at best, you know. It's not like it's going to be a pressure test on the front where those that are minus 10 lengths off the front end are going to be able to make up ground. I'm not saying that's the scenario here, but those that would be under that normal scenario might be minus 6 lengths here because there is a lack of tempo on the front, you know, instead of minus 10. If you caught napping minus 10, well, you need your pants pulled down. The favourite, Weekend Lover, the 5, the 1.75 favourite. You know, you're not going to come here looking to find a reason to back this horse. This is potentially going to be a weak race overall for the tag because there's 7 runners. It's a 2,000 metre maiden on a Tuesday at Kilmore, you know. The favourites by I Love This City, a son of Magic Albert. They're going 10 furlong. First thing comes into my head is straight away, I Love This City is a speed side. Yes, he can get a horse, he can get a trip, but he's a speed side by Magic Albert, right? Magic Albert's the son of Zeditive, that's a speed line. Right, the judge summoned. So, furthermore to that, you've got a speed sire on top of a Hasson there. Hasson is an Argentinian sire, right? He ended up out here because of the weekend hustler craze years ago, and Hasson 8, right? He's a miler. So you've got a sprint sire on top of a miler trying to get 10 furlong. That's a 1.7 favourite. He's placed 3 from 10 in his career. Last 3 starts, second, Bendigo, Mornington, Pakenham. Beaten 0.6, 0.75 trying to make all. Stork last time, 2.8, beaten 1.25. Yes, the winner has been New Zealand bred each time, which adds a little bit of merit because Stoutness bred in bottom half. But guess what? Not many of you noticed that, did you? Guess what? Yeah, so there's merit there. I'm not going to go into the form lines yet. I'm trying to find reasons to pick it apart as opposed to 1.75, right? The biggest reason I find at the moment is the breeding. Says it doesn't get 10 furlong. The fact that it's been beaten by a stoutly bred one each of the last 3 starts over further. 2,400, 2,400, 2,500. Now it drops back 23 days later. Tells me it may not get the trip. This is weaker. They were stronger maidens. Bendigo, Mornington, Pakenham. This is Kilmore. Give it that. Yeah, on paper it looks like it should be favourite. But is there a lightly raced improver in the field that has scope, that's hidden, that says, put me over the same trip, I'm going to improve to do this, and I can beat that, right? That's what we're looking for. At $1.75 when I've run second last 3 times out, I don't care if it's 1 grade higher as a maiden. Why is it higher? This is a maiden at Kilmore. What's a maiden at Kilmore worth? Common sense applies, 27 grand. What were the 3 maidens that ran him worth? 37.5, 37.5, 40. If you train a horse and you think you can win a race, you're going to the $37,000 maiden or the $27,000 maiden? Of course the $37,000 maidens are stronger. Alright? Don't sit here and try and tell me they're not. Did you have Mr. B winning? No, we covered it in the live. We had the other thing, another wheel on Live Trader. Don't be stupid. If you're sitting on stupid questions, you get you stood in the corner and muted. Actually, I'm muting you now because that's a silly question. No, silly questions. You know not to do that. It's just ridiculous. When have you ever seen me back a cat like Mr. Brightside. How many of my videos have you watched in the last week? There's a video up there where I tell you it was a stupid bet as a recap as one of the live shows from a few days ago. That's just a stupid question. Hopefully you're not like Toothpick and come back in with a different account in a couple of minutes. It's alright if you do, I don't mind. As I said, you can do it 100 times in 4 hours. It's 144 lots, right? 144 seconds. You do 100 times in 4 hours. I'll take 5-second gaps. I still have 139 seconds left. I'll do it 100 times with you if you want. It's called the fucking radio. Right, now back to where we were. Second favourite. That's why we're trying to find a reason to get this thing beat now. I think it's a proposal. I'm not saying it gets beat. Second favourite. The 6, lightly raced, well bred. Yes, it's a speed pedigree. But it's by Stallion who's proven he can get a horse that gets a trip. The sire of the horse is by Stallion who has proved he can get a horse that gets a trip. When he's covered by a class, when he covers a classic mare, this is what happens when you first go to stud. You generally get speed mares. You prove yourself, you get more of the classic mares. So a lot of your later progeny can get a trip. That's why people go, oh, Snitzel can get a horse that stays a trip. Yeah, because he proved himself. That's why he got the classic mares later, right? You don't get classic mares unless you prove yourself. So, and that brings Stout, that's bottom half of the speed. You've got top half. Judge Jenny. Well, I'll tell you what, Judge fucking NATHO is doing this. Go stand in the corner next to your mate. Don't be silly. You want to go tip horses? Go tip it over on your other itchy knee, mate. Don't be stupid, right? Okay, so back to this. Psychotic, second favourite, Zusane, out of the commands man, Dolverton. You're going, oh, that's speed on speed. It is speed on speed, but Zusane's proven he can get a horse that gets a trip. Zusane hasn't been given that opportunity yet because he's a second season sire. His horses are just starting to stretch out. Yes, it's a 3-year-old against older horses, but guess what? It's potentially a race full of cats if that I Love This City thing is a favourite, right? So I'm going to measure up the second favourite, the Zusane thing. Not a racing first, so I'm just going to have a quick look at the pedigree. Psychotic. Some people say that about me, you know. Huh, you want to check the eyes again? And if you're stingy not to pay the $39 to join the Australian Stud Book so that you've got access to that quality of information and you can't afford the 80 cents a week, can't help you, sorry. Alright? If you want to be a form analyst and you want to learn how to back winners and you want to learn how to find advantages in form, you need to be prepared to do the homework and you need to be prepared to, you know, spend a little bit of money, including $9.90 a day, to come and sit with me in the lounge every day and get this all day long, live in the lounge.